How's it going, everybody? It's Matt again. Today we're going to take a look at another Legend Scale third-party transformer. This one is from NEWAGE, so we're going back in time quite a bit. This is NEWAGE H03, their Prowl, or their, what do they call them? Military Strategist Harry. But obviously, this box is obliterated because I actually went back and I got pretty much all of the NEWAGE car box recently, which is why I've had a string of reviews for them. So I got them all from a seller on AliExpress, and unfortunately, the package that it came in was just absolutely annihilated. Some of the boxes are better than others. This one got it particularly bad, but regardless, I still wanted to show it off. He's going to come packaged in robot mode, just sitting there, but it's definitely like NEWAGE likes to do. It's similar to like the original toy box art. So yeah. But obviously this is being number 3. He is a little bit older compared to some of NEWAGE's other stuff, so you'll see that with the actual figure. But with this, we are also going to get just basically his set of instructions, and this is the same set of instructions is going to come with Blue Streak and Smokescreen, which I think I already made a video on at this point. I think I made a video on Smokescreen, but it's the same set of instructions with them, so not much to talk about there. But he's going to come with a couple of small accessories. He's going to come with the little gun, not really painted or anything. It's just a tiny little piece of plastic. He's going to come with his 2 little missiles that go on the shoulders. The little silver bit here is painted, and the black bit here is painted as well. It's just kind of looks like they sprayed some kind of I don't know, top coat or something over the black. But he's going to come with 2 of these, one for either side. But here he is. Here is Prowl. And I will say, like, the paint is actually pretty nice on it. I mean, it's a NEWAGE thing, so even back, when this came out, it was still pretty good paint. The white isn't painted. That's just base plastic. The black here is pretty crisp along the entire thing. That's all painted too. The wheels painted, obviously. The windshields and screens and whatnot are this nice metallic type of blue, which is pretty good. But yeah, so there he is from the underside, there he is from the back and from the front and all that. And he's nice. He's a tiny little Hot Wheels size car. And of course, he rolls really good. They are plastic wheels, just like how Smokescreens were, so nothing crazy there. But we can just jump straight into transformation. So to do so, we are going to need to open the doors here. Just kind of bring those out to the side and then flip in these little door panels. And then just kind of split them off these 2 little, what are they, like little pegs here that tab into the top of the car. Just going to need to pull that out. And then his front section here, his little arms, just going to pop them off of these 2 little tabs. Lift them up. And then they're going to rotate out on this section here attached to the mirrors, like so. And then using this ball joint, we're just going to kind of bring the arms around, flip out the hands, and flip the forearms around into the right orientation. Same thing on the other side. Flip the hand down, rotate that around. I apologize if there is noise in the background. It is the first nice day that we have had here in a while, so of course all of my neighbors are mowing their lawns right now. So the head here, you're just going to kind of turn around and push it back so that it can fit through the top of this section here. So now get his little horns up and through here, if it'll actually do it. There we go. But we're actually going to want to lift this windscreen up onto that double joint here, and now we can bring this down. And that little tab is going to go into the little section here on the abdomen. And then this rear, or the upper part of the car, the roof, is going to have this double hinge. Will just come up and rest against the back. And just kind of get everything out of the way. And then the waist here, going to rotate this around, bring these legs down, and then they kind of accordion into the legs. So you're going to pull them out on this dual hinge here, and then just kind of flip this section down, and then the little heel spurs will come down and separate the legs, and there is Prowl, all transformed. Super simple, very nice, very fun little transformation. And then, of course, you can take his little missile launchers and they go into either side of this little white part here. So you can easily put those on him to give his iconic look. And, of course, he can hold his weapon just fine in his hand. So there he is. That's really all that's to him. I mean, he looks good, of course. His proportions look nice. Even though this is a pretty old figure from New Age, it's a pretty nice one. I like it. I mean, I like their smokescreen too, so it's no surprise that I like this one as well. But his face sculpt, I think, is pretty good. Some nice blue metallic eyes, and his red crest is painted. But yeah, I think he looks decent. So let me take his gun off. We can talk about his articulation. I'll move these up out of the way. So there's a ball joint in the base of the neck. So obviously you can move it up, down, you know, side to side, rotates just fine. The joint here for transformation for the shoulders can continue to move up, and then the ball joint, meaning you can get 180 degrees, which is pretty good. There is the ball jointed shoulder, so over obviously you can do whatever with that. He has a double jointed elbow, one up here in the bicep and one here in the forearm, so you can get almost 180 degrees. There's the ball joint down there, so you can rotate it around. There's no wrist articulation, which is fine. The wings back here, they can pivot up and down in that little hinge and then move in and out, so you can get them out of the way. He can rotate at the waist, but there is also kind of like a pseudo ab crunch here actually in the waist. That kind of counts, I guess, but you can use that if you need to. He does also have ball joints in the hips. You can get the legs way back, way forwards, and out a good amount. If you drop this down, you can get them out all the way. There's a little mushroom peg joint here, which allows you to rotate the thigh however you want to. And then there is technically a double jointed knee here, so you can get, I mean, it's kind of finicky, but you can get about, yeah, pretty much about 180 degrees, which is really good. And then there is a ball joint inside this large foot section here, so you can move it down and around however you want to. And then there is a decent little ankle tilt. So a surprisingly good amount of articulation on these guys too. But yeah, so let me clean them up a little bit and we'll do some size comparisons. Alright, so how about I show them next to, here is New Age's Cliff Jumper. So here's another mini bot. And how about one of New Age's Seekers? There's Thundercracker. And how about New Age, this is one of their prime molds, there is Toxitron. Let's see how he looks with them. And of course, just because, here he is with Magic Squares, Optimus, and the only other Datsun that I have there is Smokescreen. Alright, and that'll do it for New Age H03 Henry, or their Legend Scale Prowl. And you know what, I really like them. I mean, I liked their Smokescreen, which is basically a mold mate of this anyway. So I mean, if I liked him, of course I was going to like this one. Much like how I would say that their newer products that they're making, like their Prime and you know, like their Seekers and all those, I would say that those compare more to like micro masterpiece kind of stuff, whereas this definitely feels like it's more of a scaled down like deluxe. And there's nothing particularly wrong with that. I mean, it does have like some waffles and it does have some hollow spots in it. It's definitely not like as complete as some of the newer New Age stuff. It doesn't have like a premium, you know, quote unquote premium feel to it, but it is still a nice figure in its own. And you know, this is back when New Age was selling figures at like, you know, $20 a piece. So I mean, for $20, I mean, this is a pretty damn good figure. So I think it's a solid recommend for me. I find myself messing with this guy on my desk when I first got him, just because I felt like it. I don't normally do that with some of the other New Age stuff, just because it feels like if I mess with it too much, it's just gonna fall apart, or it's gonna just kind of I'm get frustrated and move on to whatever I'm doing. It's not necessarily like a playable thing, whereas this thing is. So I can definitely recommend him. But of course, I have a whole bunch of other car bots I'm going to be showing off because, like I said, I got that big package from AliExpress, so I will be showing those off in the coming days. But yeah, he's a pretty good figure. Recommend from me. But if you made it this far in the video, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Please feel free to like the video, comment, subscribe. Check out some of my other videos. I have a whole playlist on my channel of all my Transformers reviews if you like that kind of stuff. Also, if you want to support me, please check out my Patreon. My Patreon, of course, is meant more for my Armored Core stuff and my 3D printing side of my hobby and my channel, but it is a good way to support me if you feel like doing so. But thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.